everybody, welcome. Coach George here with Follow Your Effort. And I love all the topics I like to speak about, but this one is a personal favorite. It's what's driven me my whole life. And that is, what are my standards? Understanding my standards. What do I expect? What will I accept? And what will I be consistent with throughout my life? So when you talk about standards, I'll give you some examples of mine and where I learned these from. It's work ethic, okay? One thing I learned, a standard, I learned this from my older brother working with the bridge painter, sweeping, that was my job. I had to sweep. That's all I was. And my brother came over and yelled at me and he said, quit being lazy. You have your dad's last name. Show him that you respect your dad. Show that work ethic. That was his message, right? I'm carrying his name and my dad's name. So my family obviously had high expectations for how we behave in society. And I have great stories of aunts and uncles, immigrants, people I've seen over life, successful athletes, successful businessmen and women. And you look at those people as examples, and when you see something that really sticks tried and true for you, you want to create that as your standard. So, for me, it's about work ethic. It's about accuracy and truth. It's about intent, being good, having good intent in everything you do. And you realize that when you apply those things to everything, because as you know, some of us have these high standards that we like to profess, right? But we don't live them. It's one thing to have the knowledge, but actions speak louder than words. If you're going to be an example for a child, for instance, they're looking at you. When our kids are young, when we were young, the adults in our first 5 years were gods. We learned everything from them, right? And hopefully you learned really good qualities. Most of us do. You know, being a parent's hard. You do some bad things, but you typically do a lot of good things. And so we want to create a standard for others to follow. Here's what I mean about inconsistencies, okay? I'll give an example personal, right? I can go around and talk about diet and a healthy diet and how that's going to help you perform at the optimum level. But what value do I have if I'm standing in front of you unhealthy, out of shape, etc., right? It means nothing because I'm not even living up to my standards. I can profess it, but I can't live it. That's where you want to be consistent. Where do you start? Look up the people you idolized as a kid. Maybe it was a big brother, big sister, aunt, uncle, mother, father, grandparent, uncle, whoever. Think about the people that when you looked at them, you looked at them with like, wow, okay, that person's got it together. That person's in control. That person understands what's going on around them. Seek out those people. Seek out popular, people in public eye, right? Whoever it is, maybe a former president, a general, whomever, but identify the standards of living that are important to you and live true to them. And you'll have a positive impact on everyone around you. Hope that helps. Try it on for size and have a wonderful day. Remember, always follow your effort.